today I'm going to show you how I do my foundation routine as well as my cheeks. This has been requested many times, so I hope you find this helpful. So as many of you see right now, I do not have perfect skin. Actually, my skin is acting up because of the changing weather. So it's getting even drier, if you can imagine. And I have, due to allergies, I have a lot of redness in my eyes, especially under my, I have a lot of redness in my face, especially under my eyes, just because I never sleep. And not a good idea. So let's get started. Prime your face. Make sure you moisturize your face really well. I have been using the Wild Rose Night Cream as my day cream. It's by Weleda. So that's really hydrating, so I got that on. And then it's time to cover a lot of the under eye issues. So I'm using the Garnier Skin Renewal Anti-Dark Circle Roller. This is kind of like an eye cream and concealer in one. Now if you don't have a lot of darkness, this by itself will be more than enough for you. It's medium coverage, and unfortunately I have a lot of darkness, so it doesn't cover enough for me. It has a hint of peach tint to it, so it's really great at neutralizing the purple and the blue tone. It's better for the blue tone actually. So as you can see, it's getting a little bit better, but you can still see the darkness. Now that's because I have horrendous dark circles. If you don't have that big of an issue, just a little bit of darkness, this will be enough. And then what I would do is I will go in with a lighter concealer. This is Coverblend by Exuvience. And I'm just going to dot a little bit right here. This is really light, so what it will do is it will brighten up my entire under eye area. And as you can see with the concealer, with the eye roller and the concealer, I'm just placing it near my nose. I'm not putting any product right here because when I blend it out, a little bit of product will go to the end, because most people have darkness like right here. So I don't see the point of using a lot of product out here. See how it looks a lot better? Then it's time to cover up the darkness, like the imperfections on your cheeks. I pick at my skin a lot. That's why I have a whole lot of issues. I'm using the Estee Lauder Doublewear in Creamy Vanilla. I just put it in a little jar like that for ease of carrying. I was traveling. I went to California. So I just squeezed a little bit in a little tube. So I'm just going to dab it on the problem area. I don't do it all over because I don't need to. Also, because it's so full coverage, when you use it all over your face, you can look like you have too much makeup on. I used to use MAC Face and Body all over my face, and then I'll go in with the Estee Lauder Doublewear Maximum Coverage Foundation as a concealer. But then I realized that I could skip using the Face and Body Foundation because that one really doesn't, it has extremely light coverage, which for me, because I like full coverage stuff because I have a lot of imperfections, it's kind of useless. So I'm just gonna do this and then do I did the concealer and I did this, and then I'm gonna do a powder, and that's it. So I could skip a step. You see how it's looking a lot better? Now if you want, you can definitely layer, and I think I will. And actually no, I don't. Okay, so that's that. Now the time is, wait, hold on. It's time to kind of set everything. I'm just going to take a e.l.f. kind of flat top powder brush with the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. This is a dupe for the MAC Mid Eye Skin Finish. And I'm just going to mainly use this for under my eye to set the concealer. And just kind of take it over. I already did my brows, by the way, just in case you couldn't tell. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bronzer. I'm using the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo in the bronzer. And then with my Eco Tools, kind of the stippling brush, just take a little bit. And with bronzer, what I do is that I don't do it just as a contour. I use it to slim my face all together. So I do it in a greater area. It's kind of like I do it vertically on the outer perimeter of my face. So this way it creates the illusion that your face is slimmer. And also it's not just like a line on your face. So when you do go in and contour your face, it just looks a lot more natural. Don't forget to take a little bit down your neck. Just a little bit. Now it's time to contour, and just take an angle brush. This is just no name brush I got at Kmart. Any angle brush would do. And I'm taking MAC Harmony blush. I love this because sometimes the contour can be too gray tone. It can be too cool tone. And Harmony is great because it's a great taupe with a hint of red to it, so it mimics the natural contouring for my skin tone at least. If you have darker skin, you can use Blunt, or MAC Pro has this color called Taupe that's just like a flat out cool taupe color. So, and I'm just placing this from the top of my ear to the outer corner of my eye, right beneath my cheekbone, and kind of blend it out. So it creates more of like that psh line. And then I take a little bit and I squeeze my brush thin, and then I just kind of place it on the bone. What do you call this? I don't know. And kind of just draw it vertically. So this creates the illusion of a straighter nose. It creates a little bit thinner looking nose, and it's more prominent, I guess. Well, I mean, like, I think if you have a big nose, you probably will skip this step, but I have like nothing whatsoever. So I'm trying to create the illusion of having actually a nose bridge. So, and then I kind of buff it out with a brush with a little bit of leftover powder on it, so it's not just like okay. Then we have the blush, which recently I've been loving my Ben Nye Fashion Rouge palette. And for today, I guess, because I'm gonna do a tutorial for smoky eye, so I guess today I'm not using really drastic colors. I'm gonna use Golden Amber, which is this color. It's kind of like a dusty beigey pink color. And then I'm taking my blush brush. This is by Mineral Hygienics. I like this because it's fluffy, so it kind of has a really light application of color. And I'm just using this, I'm just placing the blush on the outer apple of my cheeks. This way you can avoid looking like rosacea, because sometimes people can have sensitivity redness right next to your nose. And this way it just looks more natural. And then of course the glow. Everybody's like, how do you get the glow? That, my friend, is highlighter, and it is going to be MAC Soft and Gentle. See the pan? Yeah. Taking the same brush down the bridge of your nose, on your cheekbone. By the way, Lightscapade is coming out with MAC soon. I am so excited. That is, if you think I love Soft and Gentle, you should see me with Lightscapade. That is amazing. It's not as shimmery, but it is phenomenal. I'm gonna stock up on that. Okay, so that is how I create my daily, this is my daily face routine. So I hope that was helpful for some of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.